Hey, Cancer. Hey. How you feeling, Cancer? Welcome to the channel if you're new, Cancer. Welcome back if you're not new. If you're not new, Cancer, thank you for rocking out with me for however long you've been here. I greatly appreciate you. And I am thankful that you trust me with your energy. And if you are new, Cancer, my name is Shauna, and this is your highest good tarot. And we are some folks who are, we are about our business, and our business includes elevation, it includes evolution, it includes growing towards our higher selves, growing towards our highest potential, towards the divine. And if that sounds like something that you are into, Cancer, then you found your folks. Mm-hmm. You have. You have. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm playing. Anyway, today, since we are talking about, being about your business, we're going to talk about your money moves. Matter of fact, your next money move. So keep in mind, Cancer, that this is a tarot reading and it's not meant for every Cancer placement. And that's okay. I'm not for everybody. That's all right. I know that because that's my Leo energy. We know how Leos could be, don't we, Cancer? See, that's me being self-aware. But anyway, so we'll talk about your current financial energy, what's surrounding that. Then we'll clarify it. We'll go into what the advice is from spirit and potential blockages. What is the hidden potential or the hidden blessings or opportunities there? And what your financial situation or the energy surrounding it will look like if you follow um, Spirit's advice. Keep in mind that you know your life better than I do. So please use your discernment when making your life's decisions. All right. So let's get into it, Cancer. Let's do it. What's the energy surrounding Cancer's current financial situation? What is the energy surrounding Cancer's current financial situation? Ooh, retreat. Retreat. And it says, sometimes taking a break is the best thing you can do to gain clarity and a fresh perspective. We also have self care. Okay, Cancer, what you been doing? Have you not been taking care of yourself or are you starting to? I hope you are. And if you haven't been, I hope this is confirmation that you should be. If you want to live like royalty, okay, Cancer, start by treating yourself like royalty. Now that's some real shit. That's some real shit. Advocate. Advocate is at the bottom of the deck. You will find so much fulfillment in working for a cause that you believe in. Some of you are meant to be advocates, not necessarily meaning that, you should leave your job and do this unless, that's what you're being nudged or led to do spiritually. That's between you and your spirit guides, the universe, benevolent ancestors, God. Um, but a lot of you can advocate in addition to what you're already doing. And advocacy looks different for everybody. It's not just one look. You don't have to be a social worker to be an advocate. You don't have to be a lawyer to be an advocate. And a lot of you will find peace and fulfillment in that. But what I'm getting is that this retreat and self-care not only is advocacy a purpose for you, but a lot of you need to advocate for yourself. A lot of your financial blockages are because you're not advocating for yourself. You're not taking time for yourself. You're not taking those breaks. I'm getting burnout. I'm getting burnout. So if you haven't started treating yourself like royalty, Cancer, now is the time. And it doesn't mean that you have to go to a spa. Advocating for yourself and retreat and self care, it looks how it looks for you, but it is for you and not for somebody else. Meaning that your best friends, your children, your partners, they're not always with you when you're doing these things. Sometimes it just means, you know, reading a book in peace, in quiet, crocheting, knitting, in peace, in quiet. Going to a concert by yourself, going there in peace and quiet, and you know what I mean? So you know what it looks like to you. Yeah, let's get some clarity on this. Please clarify retreat for Cancer. Please clarify retreat for Cancer. Clarify retreat for Cancer, please. Oop, this is like your energy, ain't it? Page of Cups. Please clarify self care. We have the Six of Wands. Yes, yes, yes. This is all about self love, giving that opportunity to recognize yourself and celebrate you, because maybe you don't get celebrated at your job, you don't get celebrated in your home, at least maybe not as often as you should because you do so much. And it's stifling. I feel stifled. It's stifling, and you're a water sign, so you need to be able to flow and be free. Water takes the shape of its container, and I feel like you're contained because it's like it's regimented, like you do the same thing every day, and it's meant to be a lot more flowy and include yourself. Yep. Bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups. It's about fulfillment. You're not uh fulfilling the care of yourself. You're like this close to have a maybe having a fulfilled life, except there's something missing. How much are you caring for yourself, Cancer? So many doors, so many things will open when you start taking care of Cancer. No, believe me, because I know you probably like, well, how is this my next money move? How's taking care of myself my next money move? Listen, don't attempt to understand how the universe, God, your benevolent ancestors, whoever it is, you lean into how they work and what they want for you or what you need in order to be fulfilled and successful and the things and to have. Because a lot of times it means that we have to look out for ourselves and advocate for ourselves, stand up for ourselves, set boundaries in order for doors to actually open, in order for that money to actually come in, because you spending your money and all the children, the husband and wives, the non-binary partners, everything but you. How can the universe take care of you if you don't take care of you? Money moves. But, I'm going to just go read these cards. Take it as it resonates, Cancer. Let's see. What is, oh, wrong cards. The potential. What's the advice? The advice from Spirit. Oops. Dependent. Dependent. You can't fully come into your power if you rely on others for financial support. Spirit is saying to flip that. And so I will. Your advice. This may be more of a codependent relationship that you might be in, relationships, because it may be romantic, it may be familial or friends that depend on you more than you depend on them. And so I'll read it flipped because that's what Spirit is encouraging me to do. You can't fully come into your power if you allow other folks to rely on you for financial support. Now, we're not talking about your young children, okay? Let's skip past that. We're not talking about, you're like, but my children, like Johnny's 5. No, we're not talking about your young children. We're not talking about your pets. We are talking about adult people who are capable physically, emotionally, and mentally to support themselves, but they do not. And is it because you don't advocate for yourself? Do you want this freedom? Do you want the ability to take care of yourself and do things for yourself, but you got folks who want you to do every damn thing for you, who can do it themselves? At the bottom of the deck here, we have dream job. Listen, a lot of you, your dream job is right there at the door. It's right there on the other side of a cracked, slightly cracked window. But you have to release, let go of the dependency that these other folks have on you in order for you to call it in, to completely open that window, to open the door for it to come in. Did you ever think you could get paid for just being yourself? Remember that time I said I feel stifled? Do you feel like you can't say no? Because I could see that. I could see that. So, yeah, it's not about, because some of y'all might be dependent on others for financial support. Take it as it resonates. But Spirit is talking to those of you, Cancers, who support fully capable people financially. And your dreams are on the other side of actually freeing yourself and advocating for yourself. Potential blockages. Potential blockages. I'm actually excited for you, Cancer. And please don't think that I'm judging you, because I've been in that position. Fully capable people, and I'm supporting them. I ain't doing it no more though. Do I feel stifled? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I want you to join me in my unstifledness. Potential blockages for Cancer. Yes, I'm ready for you to advocate for yourself, Cancer. Advocate for yourself. And like I said, some of you are meant to be advocates. And a lot of times it is difficult for advocates to take care of themselves, just going back to the self care and the retreat, because they just see opportunities where people are hurt and they have a need to help. Dang. Usually only one card comes out, but Spirit gave me three for y'all. You are special, but you already know that, Cancer. So, potential blockages: Page of Wands, the Sun, the High Priestess. At the bottom of the deck, the Empress. Many of you are parents, but you're, and again, we're not talking about young children who, actually depend on you to like live and thrive and do the things. A lot of you have um adult children who you are supporting and you have raised to be um adventurous people. You have raised them to be um confident, energetic, even some of them even spiritual. However, they look to you for everything. I do mean everything. It's it's like they there's hidden potential that they have, but they have to be able to see it and look outside themselves. They have to do the searching with the high priestess here, as do you, because there is fulfillment there. You have Empress energy, regardless of your binary, not binary, your biological sex or your gender identity. You have the Empress energy, Cancer, and you can call in anything you want. However, whoever these people are or person is, whether it is somebody that you're romantically involved with or adult children, um, you have to be able to dig in, because it's the Page of Wands who is blocking the Sun. This is the adult that you have raised, or the young relationship, or um the young acting romantic partner who doesn't want to do shit for themselves. They are blocking the Sun and the High Priestess. They are blocking your fulfillment. They are blocking your joy. They are blocking, um in a lot of ways you can't see beyond them. It's like they are your, gosh, what's the word, the phrase I'm looking for? Blind spot. Like, you're very intuitive about a lot of things, but this person or these people, and your prosperity is contingent on removing this blockage. And when I say prosperity, I don't just mean financial success. That it has prosperity has everything to do with time, the freedom of time, the everything that abundance encompasses. And the Empress is very abundant. What is the hidden potential or the hidden opportunity for Cancer? Hidden potential for Cancer. The Tower. I know y'all like, how's that an opportunity? How is that an opportunity? Because the star is at the bottom of the deck. This is going to change everything. Wait, I don't know if you heard me. Everything. It's going to change everything suddenly when you say no, when you say not today, when you say not now or ever, however it is you say it, Cancer, when you decide to advocate for yourself, to stand up 10 toes down, and you make that sudden change to heal, to balance things out, that's that's the hidden potential. That is the hidden opportunity. Real balance, real peace, contentment and fulfillment. Trying to tell you, doors will open, roads will, highways will open for you. Not just that, but think about the spiritual growth. Think about the spiritual growth and the connection that you have, how it will just evolve and elevate because you're advocating for yourself. Man, we're going to find out now what your finances will look like if you follow Spirit's advice. What will Cancer's finances look like when or if they follow your advice? Cancer, if you would like a personal pre-recorded reading with me, there's a link in the description box below that lets you know how to get one. And if you are feeling this reading, like I'm feeling it for you, Cancer, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. What will Cancer's finances look like if they follow your advice, Spirit? Gold. First of all, gold. Investing in yourself, deep values. This is going to lead to satisfying work. It's going to lead to, if you have been in temp work for a hot minute, it's going to lead to long-term positions. It's going to lead to, and shoot, bottom of the deck, award. It's going to lead to a payoff. A lot of you are going to start being recognized. You probably, if you've ever felt invisible at work, like they don't notice anything I do. I put together this whole da 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 da, and it's like advocacy. It's going to lead to advancement in your career, advancement in your business. A lot of you are going to be recognized. You remember that Six of Wands came through. Some of you will actually end up winning some money. Maybe you played the lotto. I don't know. Why am I hearing bingo? Do y'all play bingo? I like bingo. I haven't played it in a long time. But anyway, either way, your efforts in advocating for yourself will pay off. Will pay off, and you will see it. Is that it, Spirit? That's it. That's all. When you said all you know, it's time to go. Take care, Cancer, and take care of yourself. Bye.